Hi everyone, we're in Busan, South Korea. We're on a search, literally on the search for good Gukbap. Gukbap is the traditional, it's an ox bone or sometimes pork bone soup, a really rich traditional soup. Now there are quite a few places around here serving it, but they look a bit too touristic. We're going to try and find a real authentic Gukbap to share with you, so come on, let's get looking. There are a flood of restaurants around here, hundreds. There are markets, fish stalls. You'd think it would be easy to find, but we're struggling because there's a lot of Korean barbecue places, a lot of fish places, but I can't find a real sort of mum and pop Gukbap store. Okay, we've come to what I can only describe as the bus station here, and apparently these stores along here are fairly famous for Gukbap. So now all we've got to do is find one that we like the look of. So we've got a menu here. This is the beef soup with rice, the clotted oxblood stew with rice, rice with beef pudding, beef and noodles, and clotted oxblood and noodles.
It's not spicy.
The Gukbap has a real history in Busan. It's sort of the traditional local, would you call it peasant food or local food? And it goes back to the sort of history of Busan. After the occupation, there were a lot of refugees in this area, and this was the food that they ate. So I think we're going to give this place a try. Stop boiling. This is like a, this
선지.
sunji. And this one?
소고기.
Sogogi?
선지.
Sunji. Oxblood. This is the clotted oxblood here. Oh, wow. Beautiful. And this one?
소고기.
Sogogi. That is nice. That looks so good, huh? The lady's got it going there. Big pot of broth. Lovely. This is the beef Gukbap.
Yeah.
It's good?
Yeah, tastes good.
It tastes good, yeah? Looks good. Looks very good. I think we found the right place. This looks really nice. So we're gonna order. I'm not sure exactly what we're gonna order. We'll take a bit of advice. So wish us luck. Gukbap. Now traditionally it comes either with the noodles or with the rice. What are you going to go for, Michelle?
Beef and noodles.
Michelle wants the beef noodles. I want the beef rice. Now the rice, the way they cook this, the stock, combining the right sort of levels of stock and the right levels of the cooking of the rice is pretty important. But again, it's local, it's traditional food, simple and delicious. Now I don't know if it's table service.
No, she's bringing the menu.
I just got into trouble.
You did, naughty boy.
The lady's very angry with me. I'm not doing it right. Thank you. I'm not doing it right. I've been scolded by Mum. That's so cool. Okay, we've got some little bowls here, and there's some chili. There's the paste here. This is, I think, a shrimp paste, isn't it? And then you're going to have a sort of combination of different kimchis. We're in Korea. So we've got the kimchi, we've got the pickled radish here, and we've got some spicy greens. I love the kimchi here. It's so good. These are different. They're not all called kimchi. They have their own particular names. I particularly like this this radish one. I'll try and find the name for it. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. It's gorgeous. And then we got the rice. Thank you. I'll try and get this lady. She's so sharp. And do you think that's the rice one, huh?
I would say this is yours and that's mine, because I would say she gave me rice.
Yes. Now this is Michelle's. This is actually the
Beef and noodle.
this is beef and noodles. How beautiful is that? So we've got this sauce, this red pepper sauce on top of this beautiful broth. So you take that one, Michelle. Now this is mine. Slightly smaller bowl, but I've got the cooked rice to go with it. And for some, did she bring little yakots with us? Where did they appear
The
from?
lady gave them with us. We got those as well.
Okay, so we got something like a little yakult, a little yogurt drink here.
Is that to drink or to pour on?
I think it's to drink. Everyone else is drinking it.
Okay.
You've got to look around and see what other people are doing. So let's tuck in before I get into any more trouble. I'm going to start with this pickled radish. It looks like it might be a little bit hot, but it's not. Oh, a little bit of spice, but nothing too hot. I don't know what to do. I think the rice is meant to go in to the soup. Just come down here. So we've got this beautiful broth. We've got this very tender beef that's in here. Here I've got this paste. Let me have a little try, see what this paste is like. So it is a little bit spicy. It's a sort of shrimpy paste. I'm going to add that into my soup. Now I've been to talk to the other patrons here, and apparently we do put the rice in with the gukbap. So let's go for it. So I'm going to keep a little bit of the rice out. Now this is looks like a medium grain or a long grain rice. Now there's a nice bit of beef. I'm going to add a little more of this shrimpy sort of fish sauce. I'll add a bit of chili in there as well. Now this looks like the cucumber chilies. I don't think they're hot, but I could be wrong. Let me see if I can combine some of the beef, some of that lovely stock. Here goes. Oh, that is so tender. The beef is just melted in my mouth. It's so good. Not spicy, but really rich, really delicious. I've got bean sprouts in here. I've got this beautiful kimchi. Great call. What a good place. Now Michelle's gukbap is a different bowl altogether, much bigger bowl, but she's got noodles in with it.
I've got a swimming pool of soup.
Absolutely huge. So the broth, really nice,
That's really nice, yeah.
I'll let Michelle get herself sorted while I try this chili. Hot or not? I'm going to go for it. Hot-ish, not hot. A little bit hot.
Oh, that's cabbage.
Oh, is it?
Maybe I didn't get the
noodles. Dig down in there.
There's my noodles. There's my noodles.
Good.
Good. Very hot in temperature.
So we have basically a very similar dish. Mine's with rice, Michelle's with noodles. I think next time I go for the noodles, it's a bigger dish.
You can have mine. Cabbage is nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. But hot. Look at the steam.
Let me get a piece of that beautiful beef. Oh, it literally it melts. So good. So, Busan Gukbap. Highly recommended. Okay, I'm going for Michelle's next time. No, that's a bean sprout top.
Is it? Oh
Yeah.
yes, it's attached to my bean sprout.
It's just a bean sprout top.
They look like corn.
They do. On top of all that, we've got this gorgeous kimchi here as well. Yes, I've got a big mouth. Kimchi. That's so yummy. Slightly vinegary, like a sort of pickled cabbage. Grab myself a bit of beef to follow down. Yum yum. Now let's get some of that broth. Rich, delicious. Get a bit of that beef in with the broth. Get a bit of that beef in with the broth. I can't say it properly, Michelle. Proof of the pudding. Finishing it off, cleaning the bowl out. I've got to build up my strength because I've got to face the battle axe on the way out. I'm not sure she's going to treat me kindly. Now I've polished mine off. Michelle, on the other hand, is struggling.
I'm getting there.
It's a big bowl. I am helping her. Trust me. Are you ready? I gotta get out of here in one piece. Really good, by the way, and we'll try and put the details up, but gotta feel your way through. Lucky there were a few people to sort of help me, so that was good. And where do you pay? Well, I get wrestled to the floor on the way out. Hello. Did she look happy? She didn't look happy. Thank you. Thank you.
네, 감사합니다.
감사합니다. Thank you. 감사합니다. So it was good. Good experience. 12,501. I'll put the price on the screen. I'm getting my head swimming with currencies and figures at the moment. So this is the place. And I think that's 48 years, but I don't think that equates to the same. We set out with a mission. We've achieved it. I hope you enjoyed it. Share the love. Take care. And we'll see you for another video very shortly. Be good.
You got 2 Yakults too.
Michelle was saying we came away with the little Yakults or yogurt drinks as well. So with our kimchi, big plate of kimchi I had, and that beautiful broth, we'll have really healthy flora in our guts. How about that?
Very good.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Is it good?
That's a good one.
Nice one.
Yeah.
Vita Yogo. Vita Yogo? Yogi. Yogu.
Vita yogi.
그 대교 동네 소식은 있으니까 땡깔질 필요 없다. 대교란다. 우리 동네 그것도 많이 해보고.
I'm not going to believe this.
그거 완전